Right, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video. Now in today's video, I accidentally already did something, but I'm not going to tell you what. But in today's video, I'm going to give you a bit of a story. Let's jump into it. So yes guys, I do apologise for not uploading for like what, 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. I have had a headache of a time. So let's go back to the beginning. Obviously I did a video on the Volvo of us servicing it, and the battery started to die. Obviously we had to have it hooked up to the Toledo to prime the fuel pump and stuff like that. And after that it was fine. It was fine for about a week. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, it just developed an electrical issue. Turned out to be one of the ECUs under the dashboard, the CEM I think it was. Now I hate electrical issues. So I just got rid of the car. I'm not gonna lie. I sold it at a huge loss. I only got 850 quid for it, I think it was. But yeah, basically, sometimes the car wouldn't turn on, sometimes the car wouldn't turn off. It was just an absolute palaver, and then it just didn't want to start at all, and then the battery died, and then it immobilised. Yeah, list goes on. Basically, all of that because of the CEM. So that was sat on my driveway for about 3 weeks, roughly, whilst it was up for sale to get sold. And then in the meantime, I was driving around and dailying the Toledo. Now this is where things start getting interesting. I was dailying it, I was loving it, you know, it was a really cool thing. I walked out to that one morning, jumped in it to go to work, and it wouldn't start. Turns out to be that one of the cables to the starter motor had snapped. So yeah, that was car number 2 killed within a month. So I bump started it, got it to Graham, because initially I thought the starter motor had gone. It turned out to be it wasn't. So I got it to Graham so he could change the starter motor. On the way over, the exhaust fell off. Yeah, that was just my luck with cars. So anyway, I obviously, daily in the Toledo, I experienced what it was like to have a 1.8 20 valve turbo. And safe to say I enjoyed it. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. So anyway, I got the Volvo out of the way and I was like, right, I'm on the quest now to find what I originally wanted to find, and that was a really practical, reliable, good old German PD lump. You know, something like another Leon or a Golf or, you know, something like that. Just wanted a really nice, reliable PD lump because I know the cars, Graham knows the cars, I love the reliability, the fuel economy, all that sort of stuff. And that's what I set out to find. And I was looking at them, I went and viewed a few, they didn't really go my way, or they wasn't really what I wanted. And then Graham sent me something that is a VAG car. It's not diesel, it's not practical, it's not comfortable, and it's not economical. And that's what this video is about today. So let's reveal car number 15 of mine. Let's hit the cinematics. So yes guys, I'm now a hairdresser. I ended up with a 2003, supposedly, well no, it is a 2003, it's on a personalised plate as well. 2003 Audi TT 1.8 20 valve turbo 225 BAM. And it's in quite a rare colour as well. This is Merlin purple, so it's a bit like a obsidian type colour. It looks black in some lights, but then when you look at it in the light, you've got a nice really deep purple, sort of like grapey coloured purple metallic twist on it. It is an absolutely lovely colour, and to be fair, it's a nice car. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to buy one of these. I don't like TTs, never looked at a TT, nothing. But Graham sent me this one, on Facebook, and the price was almost too good to be true. It was listed at 1,500 quid, and it was sold by a 74-year-old man who bought it for his daughter, but she couldn't insure it, so it went for sale. And I ended up with it. But did I pay 1,500 quid for it? Did I fuck? No, I gave 1,300 quid for this car, which really ain't too bad at all. And I think, to be fair, it's quite a comeback. Yeah, quite a comeback on having a Volvo. So overall, I am really happy with this car. But obviously, it's not a typical me car without its issues. So spin the camera around, I'll talk you through them, and then we'll go from there. So I think I've already decided what I'm going to do with this car. It's going to take me to the Nürburgring, and then I think I'm going to try and flip it for a profit. But here we go, this is what it needs. So upon close inspection, it does have various points of lack appeal. The worst of it is like on the bonnet, it's just really like random patches of lack appeal. Thankfully not too much anywhere else. I think there's like 1 or 2 bits on one of the wings and stuff like that. But other than that, beautifully clean car. Wheels need a refurb, probably not going to do that, and I'm not going to touch the bodywork either, because this car's all original paint, everything. But yeah, the tyres, the wheels, as you can tell, need a refurb. But again, I don't think I'll touch that. If I do touch it, it might just be a DIY job, just to make it look a bit better. Not too sure, don't know how I feel. So yeah, the wheels and the bodywork are the first issues. The second issue, these tyres are looking very naughty. They're on the limit. The front ones are perished, but good tread, which is really annoying. So needs a set of tyres desperately for the Nürburgring. The third issue happens if I start it, which I'm not going to do right now because Graham's going to be working on the car. But basically, I have the traction control light up on the dash. Now, after looking into this, it seems to be quite a common thing for on the Held X or Hand X, whatever the fuck it's called, the Quattro system basically. The earth strap cable on the rear diff snaps, therefore illuminating the traction control light and meaning it's just permanent two-wheel drive. Now, from what we can see, we've ran various tests on the car already. I've had this car for a week now already. We've ran various tests on the car, cleaned out connections, stuff like that, and from what we can work out, we think that is all that's happened, is just the cable's got brittle and snapped. So Graham's got a new, better earth strap. Basically, this is just a bit of cable on the car currently, but we've actually got a full proper earth strap, so this is going to be like a upgraded fix, providing that is definitely what the thing is. We're leaning towards that so far, but can never be too sure. We're sort of ruling stuff out with it. Second issue, the brakes need bleeding. The brakes have been done relatively recently by Audi. This car's honestly got such a huge stack of invoices and paperwork and stuff like that. It is ridiculous, and like a lot of the invoices are from Audi, and it's like a good couple of grand every time and stuff like that. So this car has been really well maintained. But yeah, the brakes have been done recently, but I don't think they've been bled properly because the brake pedal is rather spongy, and there are some squeaky bumhole moments when driving this car, not gonna lie. So that is another issue. And along with pedals, I've also got a spongy clutch pedal. Now, a very common thing on these cars is that there's a bit of plastic on the pedal it just goes brittle and snaps basically. It just fails over time, therefore resulting in like a spongy type of pedal. Another thing it could be as well is the master cylinder, which is actually on the brake pedal itself too. So either or, just needs a new clutch pedal. Yeah, needs a new clutch pedal, not a brake pedal. I don't know why I said brake pedal. Here comes Graham looking to, there you go, there's a new strap I was on about. So it's an actual strap.
Not one of them ones.
No. So yeah. I've lost my trail of thought now. Yeah, so more than likely just replacing the whole clutch pedal assembly together. You can get a repair kit for the bits of plastic that fail on this car. It's like 15 quid. but just to rule out both the master cylinder and the bits of plastic, just going to replace it and be done with it, and probably bleed up the clutch as well. Well, we would need to, because we're replacing the cylinder on it. So yeah, hopefully that will fix that. And the last issue is it needs a thermostat. Typical VAG car. Obviously my Leon, that was the first thing we did to that. It needed a thermostat on that, so basically it does exactly the same as the Leon. Never sits at temperature, only when stuck in traffic, but it does hold 90 degrees, which is good. Just when you're driving, it sits around 70. So yeah, other than that, there really ain't too much. I say too much in a bit of a cautious tone, because you never know with older cars. Things can pop up out of the blue, which really is not fun. But you know, so far that's what I've established. It does have a bit of wheel vibration as well when you're at motorway speeds, but I think that's just down to the really shit tyres. I mean, look at this one. This is the rear one, and that is literally on the limit. But yeah, there is a bit of wheel vibration at about 70-80 mile an hour, which I think is to do with the tyres as well. Maybe alignment, I don't know. Ruling out tyres first, because they need doing anyway. But yeah, other than that, she is a really solid car. If we look on the interior very quickly, not that there's very much to see on here. It has half leather, half Alcantara interior, which is a really lovely touch. I haven't seen many other TTs, if any, with this interior combo. It even is complete in the back as well. 6-speed manual box, obviously standard thing. It's got Audi Concert with the Bose system, which is a really nice touch. The seats are heated as well. I don't know if you can see the control over there, but I just love this thing. It's like tiny, and like Graham said to me when I went to look at this car, he went, when you sit in it, it is like sitting in the cockpit of a fighter jet. And it really is, because everything is so close to you and it's all just like buttons. It's really weird, but really cool. So yeah, that is an intro to car number 15 in my life. If you guys think this is a good buy, please be sure to let me know down below. Like this video as well if you think this is a good choice. But yeah, like I said, I think the route that we're going to go down, I've been talking to Graham about this as well, is I think we are just going to try and flip it. We're going to fix it up, take it to the ring, get back, put it up for sale, see if we can spin a profit on this car. I feel like there is about 200 quid profit after repairs in the car, but we'll have to have a look. But yeah, so far I'm happy with this purchase, and if I'm to be honest, it's not really a car I want to let go, but I don't really refer to this enough, but the goal of my channel was to turn my Yaris and my Audi A4 into a Skyline by trading up, knocking off as many bucket list cars as possible. This wasn't a bucket list car, but has now became one since owning it. So that's another one ticked off the list. Let's get it sold, let's get on to something different once we fixed it.
Don't forget the hairdresser comments.
Oh yeah, and hairdresser comments are welcome as well. Yeah, message me, I'll book you in. I'll give you a cut, blow, dry, whatever the fuck you want, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Car number 15 in my life. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. I'm going to record another video that's going to be set at a later date, which is on that. There will be a release video on that explaining what it is. I've just so backed up and behind. I've recorded stuff, just haven't had the time to edit it because I've been looking for another piece of shit for myself. So yeah, I'll be back on track, and then obviously we've got the trip to the Nürburgring as well to film. Oh, busy schedule. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on. I'll catch you guys in the next one.